Do you ever find yourself, for whatever reason, with extra time left at the end of class? We all know it happens. Well, stick around as I show you 5 of my favorite games to close classes with. Hello everyone, Rob Carroll here from Front Range Physical Education. We all know sometimes, for whatever reason, we have time left over at the end of class, whether it be from administration things, or a game fizzled out early, or maybe the game just wasn't working for the age level you were trying it at. Sometimes we need a go-to game. Let's take a look at the 5 games that I always go to end my classes. First up, we have Grizzly Bear. Now, if you've been teaching physical education for a while, you're probably familiar with this game. It's what we used to call "What time is it, Mr. Fox?" or "What time is it, Mrs. Fox?" But to keep up with the times, we just simply changed it to "What time is it, Grizzly Bear?" One of the great things about Grizzly Bear is it requires no equipment whatsoever. You just need gym lines. I send all the students to one end of the court, pick one person to start as my Grizzly Bear, and tell everybody else that they're going to start as a deer. I will count down the deer. I will go 1, 2, 3, and the deer will go, "What time is it, Grizzly Bear?" And the Grizzly Bear will say something between the times of 3 and 11 o'clock. I tell them not to say 1 or 2 o'clock because they don't move enough. So they'll say something between 3 and 11, and all the deer will take that many steps towards the Grizzly Bear. Now I tell my deer, if you do happen to reach the other end line, make sure you turn around and start walking back. When the Grizzly Bear is ready to chase them, he will yell lunchtime or midnight, turn around and start chasing and try to tag them before they get back to the other end line. If you get tagged by the Grizzly Bear, you then become a Grizzly Bear as well. Just make sure that the original Grizzly Bear is the only one that is talking and communicating with the deer. 3. One, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Midnight! As the father of 5 sons, yes, I said 5 sons. One thing I grew up with was Spongebob and Patrick. So I had to create a game that I knew that other kids would love, that had featured the adventures of SpongeBob. Let's go. The equipment for this game is really quite simple. I try to find 1 yellow tag stick for SpongeBob, 1 pink tag stick for Patrick, and then 1 green tag stick for Sandy the Chipmunk. Other than that, you just need the gym lines. Choose 3 students to start as SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy, and I always try to have a little fun with it when I choose the students. And then the best part is you get to sing the SpongeBob song. Start, right? Are you ready, kids? I can hear you. If you get tagged by SpongeBob or Patrick, you turn into Squidward and you act such as this. Next up, we have line tag. Line tag is a super simple game you can play that just uses the lines of the gym. What I like to do is I like to call out a letter of the first name, so you may have multiple taggers at a time. If a person gets tagged, they just put their hands on their knees and they wait for me to yell jailbreak or another letter to be called. Starts with the letter T. You're it. T. Along the lines. If your name starts with the letter J, you're it. J, you're it. On the lines, stay on the lines. Chain reaction is another quick game that you can play that requires no equipment. What you do is you just pick 2 students to go into the middle of the gym and to lock arms and tell everyone else to spread out. On go, the 2 taggers that have locked arms will move around and try to find a 3rd person to join their chain. Once the chain has 3 people, they will look for a 4th person to tag. Once they have a 4th person on the chain must split. Now you have doubled your amount of taggers and 2 tag groups have emerged. The golden rule to remember, 3's company and 4's a crowd. Go! All right, break off, good. All right, break off now, 2 on 2. Now we got 3 taggers already. Chain reaction, let's go. Keep going. Hey everyone, if you'd go ahead and just boop that like button right there, it'll help this video go a long way. Thanks. And then we have sharks and minnows, which is super simple to play as well because no equipment is needed. All you do is you pick 2 people or maybe even 1 to start as a shark, have them start on one side of the court, have all the students start on the opposite side of the court. You yell go, and they have to run to the other side without being tagged. If they get tagged, then they become a shark. Sharks roaming around the middle, they look pretty hungry. Ready, go! So there's a look at the 5 games that I like to play at the end of class when I have time left. So here's some other games you might want to check out as well. Here and here. Hey, thanks for watching. Check out those videos.